However, what we are after is to isolate some basic attitudes that will recover awareness of our freedom to move around in this maze or go straight to the top. What we need to remember is that there is nobody here but us chickens. The entire universe is made of beings just like ourselves. Every particle in every atom is a live being. Every molecule or cell is a tribe of beings. Energy is a large number of us vibrating together. Space is an infinite number of our brothers and sisters in perfect bliss. There is no important difference between live and dead matter, since both are made up of live entities. Not only is mass convertible into energy, but energy is convertible into space, and vice versa. It is our own withdrawal from awareness, our own mass condition, that makes us see our brothers and sisters as objective matter, energy, and space. We always have the experiences and perceptions appropriate to our vibration level. The same rules apply to all of us. The rules do not come from anywhere outside ourselves. They come from the truth that we are all equal. We all have the same range of possible behavior and experience. We are free to do anything we want to do, within the necessary laws of our relations as equal beings. And love must be the first law. Love is the action of being in the same space with other beings, which means that love is real as we are. Love is not a limited idea. It is something we do, ultimately with our whole selves. Perhaps many of us do not like it where we are in the universe now, but we can all be certain that we got here where we are by our own decisions to expand in love or withdraw from it. The kind of brain and body you have, the family and society, the time in history you were born into, all these and more were determined by you yourself, by your degree of expansion, by your willingness to love. No one did anything to you. No one forced you. There is absolute justice in the experience that each of us is having every second of the day. In one sense we can all relax, because nothing is secret, nothing is lost, nothing is forgotten, no one is abandoned. Each of us is the same kind of being, capable of outflowing attention and awareness, or withdrawing it. And that is all we need to do. Give full, permissive, loving attention to absolutely anything that we see in our minds, in our bodies, in our environment, in other people. Expansion in love is an action that is available to every being in the universe all the time. A willing awareness will take us to heaven. A loving attitude will make us free. Nothing else controls our fate. Good or bad behavior is secondary. Whatever you are doing, love yourself for doing it. Whatever you are thinking, love yourself for thinking it. Love is the only dimension that needs to be changed. If you are not sure how it feels to be loving, love yourself for not being sure of how it feels. There is nothing on earth more important than the love which conscious beings feel towards each other, whether or not it is ever expressed. There is no point in worry or wonder about worse or better spiritual conditions, although that game is available. You will not be able to rise above your present vibration level to stay until you love the way you are now. No matter what your spiritual condition is, no matter where you find yourself in the universe, your choice is always the same: to expand your awareness or contract it. And you have to start where you are. There's nothing wrong with being where you are. It's one of the infinite experiences available to us. What you are, I can be. What I am, you can be. Whatever we have done in withdrawing from full consciousness of the one mind, we are doing now. Whatever we are doing will always be within us to do, even when we are not doing it, and therefore is not to be resisted, but transcended. These are reminders I frequently use. That's always within me. This too can be known with a fully expanded awareness. We can trust the flow of the universe. If these rules of love are true, then they are effective whether we agree with them or not, whether we are conscious of them or not, whether or not we use words to talk about them. The reality of love is something you do for yourself, with or without words, and judge the results from your own experiences. All information like this exists in space all the time, and doesn't need books for its reality. It's always within you. It follows that I am not writing this book out of any sense of objection to what anyone believes now. Beyond all reason is the mystery of love. You know we are all equal. No one in truth needs any help from anyone else. No one needs to be told anything or given anything. And then you do the most compassionate act anyway. Do the best for your brothers and sisters that you have in you. I am relaying what was given to me when I felt I needed it. If I felt that way, maybe someone else does too. This is a letter to my brothers and sisters, a love note to try to show how, when we thought love wasn't working, it was working perfectly. It's an interesting mental exercise to turn the whole game upside down. The problem is not how to free yourself from the mass level, how to get enlightened. The real question is, if you are a completely free and self-determined being, how did you lock yourself into a body to play games on the material plane? How did you get yourself and others to agree to this game? How did you get it to be so compulsive? Several times when I've spaced out, I flashed, well, if it's that easy to go out, I might as well go back and play the game. Maybe that's the ultimate temptation, and maybe no one really wants to know how easy it is. Nobody wants to upset the game. We may all be playing Let's Pretend, hide and seek. Physical reality is one of the biggest horror movies of all, and you know how we love horror movies. If the universe as we see it from our vibration level is illusory, only partially true, then that's all the more reason for enjoying it and loving it instead of getting freaked by it. Everything that happens on Earth can be experienced on any of thousands of different vibration levels, from the most euphoric to the gloomiest. We are entirely free to emphasize any level we wish. We need change nothing but our own attention and love, our own expansion and love. Since the universe is nothing but live beings, each controlling his own level and his own relationships, there is absolutely nothing in the universe that needs to be corrected in any way. We don't have to do anything about it, whatever it is. There is consciousness everywhere in the universe, and we can trust all beings to handle their own decisions. No matter how it looks to us, love never loses control. The laws of our relations are as honest and exact as the laws of physics. I can't say I know at this moment what all these laws are, but on some level everybody knows that we are all getting exactly what we deserve. The harmony is infinite and one and divine. Where do you figure you fit into it? Don't be too hard on yourself. A little bit of love goes a long way. Chapter 2. Look, Ma, I'm enlightened. What do you do to become enlightened? What are the signs that you are succeeding? How does your life change as you become more enlightened? There is nothing you need to do first in order to be enlightened. All potential experiences are within you already. You can open up to them at any time, faster than instantaneously, just by being there. But there's no hurry. Total expansion is always there, beyond time, within and around you. You need only open your awareness at the pace you find safe and comfortable. If LSD is too fast, go slower. This is home. We all belong in the universe.